Okay, you guys, so in front of me, I've just pulled out a couple of drawers. You guys can only kind of see here, but like I'll kind of like slide up here a little bit. There is all of like my foundations, my bronzers are all out. So I'm kind of just gonna attack this all at once for me. And I might end up splitting it into a couple videos. I'm kind of gonna see what happens, but I'll try and like kind of keep it to specific sections. That way, as I'm trying to like, you know, maybe I do setting sprays and setting powders and that kind of stuff in one, and primers and moisturizers in another. I don't really know yet. But as I do it, I'm going to kind of keep it like segregated so that hopefully I can end up splitting this into a not too horrible video. So the first thing I am going to do is just pull out different tools and stuff, because that stuff is all going to stay. So it's like I have my Sephora color switch. I've got a couple of like beauty blenders or their counterparts in other brands. I've got some tweezers that are going to get pulled. I have some lash glue. One of these is bad. One of these is fine. I'm gonna have to sort out which one's which, but like one's expired and one's not. Whichever the expired one is, I will throw out. So that stuff's all kind of gonna go off to the side. Now, a lot of this stuff I've kept for many, many years, and some of it, like, this isn't even open. So this kind of stuff I'm going to immediately just kind of get rid of, anything that is unopened, because I have so much stuff that is opened that it just seems dumb to continue to keep all of this stuff when I'm not using it. So let's start going through some masks first, because that seems to be the biggest chunk of like stuff that is just randomly in here. So as I said, this Ahava Hydration Cream Mask is brand new. I've never even opened it, so that is going to get given away. This Glow Cosmetics brightening mask, that's going to get given away. I'm just going to put them over here so that I know that they're completely brand new, because somebody else would really enjoy them. This Elemis Superfood Veggie Mask, gonna go. That's sealed. The Glam Glow, oh. Okay, so this is not sealed. This is old. This is really old. I'm going to throw it out because I can't imagine it still being good. I thought they were sealed, to be completely honest. Like, this one's still sealed, so I'm going to keep this one. Now, this one I'm going to keep for me because it's smaller and I really like Glam Glow, but this one has to get thrown out because it's open and I didn't realize. This Biore self-heating 1-minute mask, I'm just going to throw out. I've had it for a long time and it's just like a single time use. That's a primer. Okay. Gentle foaming cleanser. I feel like I didn't really like this. I'm going to pass that on if it's still good. That's got to go in another pile. That's the new pile. This Vasanti Brighten Up Face Rejuvenator. This is another cleanser. This one I did like, so I'm going to keep that one. Bliss Triple Oxygen. This is so much older than 6 months. It's got to get thrown out. Same with this Pore Perfecting Exfoliator, how this is way older than a year. I'm pretty sure it's like completely separated and gross now. It's got to get thrown out. Like, I keep holding on to this stuff, being like, I really like it, or I'm really going to use it, and then I never use it. I'm just going to grab these both because they're both here. These are my Glam Glow Glow Starters. I have one in Sun Glow and one in Nude Glow. These are both staying. I absolutely adore these. This Caudalie one, it's still feels and smells okay, so I'm going to keep it. It's just a moisturizer. I really, really like this. It's really good. Oh, I knew I had another, like, container full of them, and there it is right there. I couldn't figure out what I did with it for the life of me. Another tweezer. This I'm almost done using up, this, like, Glam Glow. Do you see how close I am to finishing it? So I'm just going to use that up, and then that's going to go in the garbage. I'm going to put that in my bathroom. Then maybe I'll remember. Yeah, this Boscia Thermal Black Cleanser has never been opened. Gonna just pass that on. I think I've opened this one. Yeah, so I'm gonna hold on to this one. This is like a luminizing peel off black mask. I like those a lot. Another cosmetics detox mask. Gonna go over here as not opened. The amount of these that, like, because I get them all the time. My Clarins Remove Gel. Do I want to try this? Yeah, it's just tiny. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to put it in my bathroom and make a mental note to actually use it. But yeah, like I get all of these little samples and stuff like that. I got a lot of them in Ipsy's and that kind of a thing. And then they just pile up in the drawer over and over and over again. And I never use them. I have used this Wander Beauty Lift-Off Mask. I like that. I'm going to keep that. Blue Lotus Seed Mask. No, I'm going to throw it out. This is old. Don't remember how old, but certainly older than 18 months. Boscia Revitalizing Black Hydration Gel. This is a cooling gel. I'm going to hold on to that and try it out. This, I can't imagine is still good. That's like one of the oldest ones I've had. This Caudalie Serum. If it's still in good shape, I'll keep it. Smells okay. I'm going to hold on to it. This City Smart Double Action Peel Off Mask going to go. This is really old. This, oh my god, I can't even lift things anymore. Caudalie Serum. This is that same serum that I just touched. So I'm going to get rid of this one because this one is older. This is a brand new one, so that's going to get given away. And then I've got these two, this No Pore Bloom Prime Essence and this Wander Beauty Illuminating Face Glow. Honestly, I find that these do virtually the same thing. Okay, sorry, I got a phone call just as I was about to talk about these. So I just got both of these in recent BoxyCharms. And honestly, I need to kind of test out the difference because I find them kind of similar, to be completely honest. Like, they have a similar tip, similar consistency. Do they smell the same? I'm just checking right now. No, one is clear and one's kind of got like a pinky glowy kind of thing. So I'm going to hold on to both for now just because. And maybe in the future I will get rid of one or the other. So of all of the masks that I just showed you guys, sorry, I'm just kind of tidying up a little bit. I will kind of show you what I'm getting rid of. So these are all brand new, not open, not touched. I didn't show you guys this one. This is another Boscia like clay mask thing. All brand new. None of them have even, like, I've not even broken the seal on them. So they are all good and safe to, like, give away to anybody who might want them. Not just friends. These go in a later declutter. This is stuff I'm throwing out because I think it's gone bad. And this is kind of, like, what I'm keeping. So that was pretty good. I feel like that's going to free up a lot of space in that drawer, which is awesome. Alrighty, so the next thing that I'm going to do is concealers. I don't have a ton of concealers, but I haven't like too many for me personally to have. And there are some concealers that are in here that I'm not a fan of. So I'm going to kind of get rid of them and go from there. So let's grab the ones that I know I love, and that is my Naked Skin. It's so funny because there's this Naked Skin and then there's the Stay Naked. I don't know if they make the Naked Skin anymore, to be completely honest. I hope they do. But I like both. I have light neutral in the regular Naked Skin and I am 40 NN in the Stay Naked. I like both so much so I have a backup of this one. I also really like the All Nighter concealer. This is again in light neutral. I'm going to keep that one as well. MAC Pro Longwear. I love this concealer. The only thing I hate is the pump. I wish it had like a doe foot applicator. Maybe one day they'll get around to doing that. I don't really know. NARS Creamy. Oh, sorry. In my MAC one, I am NW20. This NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. This is in the shade Light 2.5 Creme Brulee. I love this one as well. Keeping it. Okay. I'm going to keep these two. So this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is in Vanilla is the color. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm just trying to like decide what the best way to do this is. I think that's the best way. I'm also going to keep my MAC Studio Finish concealer. This is in NW20 as well. Then I have this little Becca like brighten up stuff. I was using it for a while, but I kind of stopped using it. So I'm just going to get rid of it because I don't really use it that much. I'm going to keep both of my Maybelline New Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle. So I have them in fair and in light. I kind of use this one more for highlighting and this one a little bit more for like dark spots. I'm also going to keep this Boing moisturizing concealer. This is a number 2. Hydrating concealer, excuse me. I really like that. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Boing Cakeless Concealer. I really wanted to like this, but to be completely honest, I'm kind of wondering if I got a shade too light for me. I think I'm in between a 4 and a 5. I wore this yesterday and I found that it just wore down. By the end of the day, it wasn't looking that great. So I'm actually going to just get rid of that. And I'm also going to get rid of I got to see if this is even still good. I have this MAC Water Weight Concealer. Again, I really liked this at one point. It's very, very light. It's very, I might just back to MAC this, to be completely honest. It's pretty old now. And I don't know how long it's good for. I never do. I'll take a look at it, but I'm going to get rid of it. It's just too lightweight now. I do like a little bit more of a heavy concealer, so I'm going to get rid of that and put those both in there. Makeup Forever Ultra HD self-setting concealer. I don't really like this that much either. I'm wearing it today and I'm not a big fan of it. I think I'm going to pass on that as well. And I'm honestly just going to get rid of the Studio Fix 24-hour smooth wear concealer. Again, I like it, but it's not one of my favorite. I'm constantly reaching for these ones over these ones, so I think I'm just going to pass them on as well because I don't need that many. And then I've got this Needles No More baggage stuff, and I think that this has gone bad, so I'm going to get rid of this and throw it out. Next up, let's talk primers. I have a few. I don't have like a ton, but I've got like enough. I'll say I have enough. And I saw something else I was going to throw as part of this, and I think it was here. So again, I don't know how many of these are going to go. I'm pretty happy with the concealers the primers I do have, but I might get rid of a few. My Becca Backlight Filtering Priming Filter. This is almost completely used up. I'm going to use it up and then consider repurchasing it. I do really like it, but I have some other glowy primers that I'd like to finish up before I purchase more. I'm trying to, again, be thoughtful about my makeup purchases and how many, like, glowy primers do I need. I've got strobe creams. I have this Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow that I love. That's staying as well. And I have this Smashbox crystallized primer, photo finish, whatever, that's staying, as well as the regular one. So it's like, how many of these do I really need? So I'm going to use this one up and then consider what I want to repurchase. I'm also going to keep the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I did have a sample size of it and I used it up. I loved it so much. So I'm going to buy, so that is a full size one of those. So I love that. This Physicians Formula Spotlight. I don't have a problem with this per se. It is really, really pretty. My issue comes with the fact that it smells like Play-Doh and I can't get beyond that. I don't even know that I've really ever used this. It kind of looks like I haven't. So I'm just going to get rid of it because the smell is overwhelming and I can't handle it. This little Milk Makeup Blur Stick I'm going to pass on because I do have the MAC one, and even this one I don't use all that much, but I do use it sometimes, so I'm going to hold on to this one because it's just completely clear and whatever. And again, once I use this one up, I probably won't repurchase another one, but we'll see. I've got these Farsali Unicorn Essence Drops. I love those, keeping those. I have these two Urban Decay primers. So this is a self-adjusting primer. I think that this has gone bad, to be completely honest. I don't even remember when I bought it, so I think I'm just going to toss that one. But I did recently buy the Optical Illusion one, and honestly, like, I don't know if these are meant for somebody with a little bit more oily of skin because they are kind of like drying in a sense. I need a hydrating one. This doesn't really work for me, so I am going to pass that on. One I do love is this No Pore Bloom Primer, Smooth and Pore Covering. I really, really like that. I'm going to use up my 2 Hourglass ones. This is the Veil and the number 28 Primer Serum. I'm going to use these up, and I probably won't repurchase them because they are outrageously expensive, and they do the same thing that a lot of other less expensive primers do. And then I've got the Maybelline Master Prime and the Pure Correcting Primer Hydrate and Balance. I'm going to hold on to both of those. I love me a hydrating primer, so I'm going to keep those. I also happen to have this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Radiance Drops. You know what? I'm going to get rid of these because I like the Farsali drops better and they're quite similar, so I'm just going to get rid of those. Just as a quick thing, I do have this Eau Thermal water. This is staying. It is brand new, but it is really, really good. I have really, really sensitive skin. I break out a lot of times. It's really, really good to combat breakouts. Okay, I feel like year after year I do my foundation section of this declutter and it's never big. And then this past year I went a little buck wild and started buying just like insane amounts of concealer. just not concealer, excuse me, a foundation, because I wanted to try different stuff, and there's so much that I love and so much that I found out I didn't like. Now, I didn't buy all of the ones that I didn't like. A lot of them I just got little samples from Sephora and tried it out that way, but some of them I did buy that I really didn't love. But most of these I really, really enjoy, so I don't know how much like I'm gonna really get rid of here, but we're gonna sort of see. First things first, this is my NARS. This isn't even actually a foundation, so I'm gonna put it in with the bronzers. But we can talk about my NARS Sheer Glow foundation. I had to buy the pump separately. The lid is elsewhere. I love this foundation. I hate that it didn't come with a pump, but like I said, I bought the pump, and as I repurchase this, I'll just keep the pump and go from there. But I really, really like this. I like lighter weight foundations, and this is perfect for me, so I'm going to keep that one. This is in the shade Medium 1.5. This is a Natasha Denona Body Glow. This actually should have gone in like my highlighting stuff. I am going to hold on to this because it was really expensive. See, most of this is staying. Again, I have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. Really like this. This is in 41NN. Having said that, I also like the original Stay Naked. This is in shade 3.25. And I have the All Nighter as well. Now, this is almost used up, it feels like, so I'm going to finish this up. I probably won't repurchase it because it is. I'm just going to check that it's still even okay. Oh my. It's okay. It's quite thick. You know what? I'm actually going to pass this on. I will never wear a foundation that thick again. It's too much for me. So I'm going to pass on the All Nighter. I don't know if anybody who can wear that shade. Maybe Megan can get away with it. I'm not too sure. But I'm going to pass this one on. I'm getting it everywhere though. This is exactly the reason I laid a towel out, because I knew I was going to make a mess somewhere along the way. So I'm going to get rid of that one, but I am going to keep the original Naked Skin foundation. My MAC Face and Body. This one is the same one I've been working on for forever. It's like literally right here though. It's so close to being done. So I'm going to use this up and then get rid of it. Thank God. So this one's in N5. I also have N3, and I also have this one in Light Pearl. I love this. This is like my favorite foundation to go to. It is so comfortable. So it's like full coverage without being super full coverage. It's very, very dewy. It's very glowy. I love this. I normally wear N5 just because it gives me a little bit of a tan, but I did buy N3 just in case I don't have a tan some days. So I'm going to keep all of those. Please don't fall over. Okay. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. The one thing I don't like about this is sometimes I feel like it expands, but I really like just the bottle. But I really like this. I have the shade 204 Natural Buff. I love the way it looks. It mixes really well with other foundations, so I'm going to be keeping that. I have this MAC Hyper Real Glow foundation. Honestly, I like this, but I never use it anymore, so I think I'm going to get rid of it. It's really pretty, but yeah, I'm going to just pass it on. I never use it anymore, and if I really needed something like this, I have my Marc Jacobs Dewdrops. I have my Cover FX drops. I have tons of other stuff that works exactly like that, so I'm just going to get rid of that. My MAC Next to Nothing, again, is pretty close to being used up. This is in the shade Medium. I'm going to use it up and get rid of it. Same thing with my Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. Honestly, I mix these two together quite a bit, and I really like the look of that, so I'm going to keep that as well. Now, this one is in NC25, which is weird because like all my concealers are in NW25, but whatever. Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in shade 3, light medium. This stuff is freaking amazing. If you guys have never seen this, it's not like a super full weight foundation. It's almost like just like an all over the face, body, whatever you want glow. It is so stunning. I'm obsessed with that. That is not going anywhere. Hourglass. What is this? Vanish Stick in Linen. I really wanted to like this. I really, really did. But this is the shade they kind of gave me. And it looks okay there. But to be honest, when I put it on, it looks very yellow. I have a really hard time blending it out. I just cannot make this work for me no matter how much I try. So I'm going to get rid of that. And it hurts me to do that because it was really expensive. Again, but I can't keep things just because they cost a lot of money because I'm never using them and then they're going to go bad and then nobody wins. Makeup Forever Water Blend, I'm going to get rid of that. It's just too lightweight for me now. Guerlain Natural Glow. This is in the shade 02N. I really like this. I'm going to keep that. Keep this Marcel Flawless Luminous Light Infused Foundation. Again, a really, really, really nice drugstore option. Clinique Even Better Glow Light Reflecting Makeup. Keep that as well. This is in CN40. My Marcel one is in Buff Beige. Bourjois City Radiance. This is in beige. I really like this. It's nice. I don't use it quite as often as other ones. It's got kind of like a thicker texture, but it is anti-pollution, radiance. It's really good. So I'm going to keep that one as well. I'm going to hold on to the Do You one a little bit longer. I don't wear it often, but I do really like it. And then I have these two Fit Me Hydrate and Smooth. One is in buff beige and one is in nude beige. I'm going to keep buff beige and get rid of nude beige just because the buff beige is a little bit darker, and I don't know if I know anybody that will wear that, but I'm going to get rid of it. I also have my MAC Mixing Medium, which I haven't decided if it's gone bad yet, so I'm going to keep it until I can sort that out. Okay, next we're going to talk about, I haven't done much, I just kind of pulled more aside, setting powders and, loose powders and that kind of thing. I don't know how much headway I'm going to make right here, but we're going to give it a shot. First thing, this Peach Tinsel, it's like a glittery luminescent party powder. I need to get rid of it. I never use it. It scares me. I keep the Mariah Carey highlighter every freaking year, and I never use it. But it's so nice. Honestly, I think it's time it goes. I never, ever, ever use it. It's beautiful. I think I kept it because of the packaging, and it's time to let go. Pretty Vulgar setting powder. I don't even know how much is left in here, but I'm going to get rid of it. I don't love it. It's fine, but it certainly is not my favorite by any stretch of the word. I haven't quite decided how I feel about this Becca one yet. I just got it in a BoxyCharm, so I'm going to hold on to it a little longer just until I decide if I really like it or not. Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder in Pound Cake. I love this powder. It's so good. It's staying. Both my Laura Mercier ones are saying that's the Translucent and the Translucent Glow Setting Powder. These are both phenomenal. I think it's time to get rid of my MAC one. This is in medium. I've been keeping this. It's like a mineralized foundation, but I don't use powder foundations. And I never use this. Well, every once in a while I do, but I think it's time to let it go. This Too Faced Banana Powder, I keep saying I'm going to use, and I keep wanting to use it, and then I don't use it. That's going to go. The Hourglass Dim Light lighting powder, I'm going to hold on to. I really like that. And the Milani Prep Set Glow Powder, I think I'm going to pass on because I forgot I even had it. And if I forgot I had it, how much could I really been using it? So that's actually pretty good. This is kind of all I'm keeping of what I originally had. I think I actually might have gotten rid of more than I held on to here. Excited about that. Let's move on to bronzers. Okay. Again, I don't know how much headway is going to get made right here, but we're going to give it a solid try. Okay. For sure. Okay, now I can talk about my NARS Laguna bronzer. This is staying. I really like this. It's a great way to deepen up your foundations. I'm gonna finally pass on this Wet n Wild Color Icon Ticket to Brazil. Looks like it broke powder. Yeah, I think I broke it. So it might not even stay shut anymore. Whoopsies. It's just too light for me. It's just not something that I reach for ever. So I'm going to pass that on. Oh, I have a Max Next to Nothing pressed powder. I totally forgot to include this earlier. I'm going to hold on to that for a little bit longer. I do like that. And I also have this medium powder. I'm going to keep that one as well. I totally even forgot that those existed. Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple. Is that what this is called? Pineapple Sun. I'm going to pass on this. I never use it. It's supposed to be like a highlighter bronzer combo, but I never reach for it. Again, I kind of forget about it all the time. Gonna hold on to my MAC Matte Bronze. This is like my OG favorite bronzer. I'm gonna hold on to that. Gonna keep my NARS Laguna bronzer as well. I really like that one. I'm going to pass on this Pretty Vulgar bronzer. It's nice, but it's just not my favorite compared to some other ones. And I'm trying to be a little bit more vicious here. And and get rid of a little bit, if I can. I'm going to keep my two Kylie bronzers. One is in the shade Toasty and one is in Tequila Tan. I probably don't need both, but they're a little bit different, so I'm going to hold on to both because this one is a little bit lighter. I'll just keep both of them. That's fine. Milk Chocolate Bronzer. I really like this. I just got it. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm blinding you guys. I apologize. Butter Bronzer. Keeping this. This is in Deep Bronzer. I used to have a lighter one that I gave away. Gonna keep Luminous Bronze Light by Hourglass. This is beautiful. Sweetheart Bronzer by Too Faced. I really like this one as well. Keeping that. Natasha Denona Glow. This is in 3. It's an all-over body shimmer, but I kind of use it as a bronzer. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to pass on the Too Faced, whatever this is called, Bronzed Peach. I never use it, ever. What's this one? This is in Delicates. I think I'm going to pass this on. It's a MAC bronzer. I just don't need it anymore. I have this MAC Aladdin bronzer. It is quite a bit darker than a lot of my other ones. It's a little bit more pulling orange, but I do still really like it. I'm going to keep that one for a little bit longer. I have this refined golden one that I kept keeping because it was like glittery. I can't even speak. Glittery. And I thought it was pretty, but I have a lot of other ones with reflex in them, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This is one of them. This is this Sweetie Pie bronzer. I love this. This is a Too Faced bronzer. Keeping that. I'm going to hold on to this MAC Patrick Star bronzer. I think this is in Sleigh Ride. Baby, it's gold outside. I don't know anything. And my The Bomb Bahama Mama. I'm going to hold on to that one as well. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. There's at least 5 that I got rid of. All right. Last thing. Let's talk setting sprays. I also have 4 MAC setting sprays. I have regular Fix Plus, well, I have Coconut Fix Plus, and then I have the Gold Light and the Pink Light. They're just up on my vanity. Those are all staying. I also have MAC Charged Water. I'm just trying to use it up, and then I'm going to get rid of it because they don't even make it anymore, but it's just water, so I'm going to keep it. And I have a Kat Von D Locket setting spray in like the back of my drawer that I'm trying to use some of these up, and then I'm going to move on to that one. But yeah, so this is what we're kind of looking with here. So this MAC Prep and Prime, honestly, I just keep refilling it from the one on my vanity, and I travel with it, so that's going to stay. The Cover FX Dewy Setting Spray, I bought it recently. I don't know that it's doing much for me. This all-nighter one is literally almost done, so I'm just going to use it up, get rid of it. The reason I'm mostly keeping this is because it's like travel size, which I really like, but that's a dumb reason, so I'm just going to get rid of that. I love the Glam Glow Glow Setter makeup setting spray. It is fantastic. Going to keep that one. This Marc Jacobs one can't be good anymore. Like, what is the expiration date on this thing? Does it have one? I don't know, but I'm going to just keep using it up. Honestly, I'm just going to make sure I put this one on my vanity and only use this one for a while because it just needs to go. My Too Faced Hangover Setting Spray. Okay, I have, again, a love-hate with this. The mister has kind of gotten a little funky broken on me. It still smells the same as it always did. How long is this good for? 6 months. This is gone. This has gotten bad for sure. I'm just going to dump it out and chuck it. The mister is pissing me off anyway because every time like I spray it, a bunch catches in here and then I dump it upside down. And it's kind of sticky and I feel like a setting spray shouldn't be sticky. And then I have this Urban Decay Chill makeup setting spray, cooling and hydrating. Honestly, I think when I bought this, I thought I was getting the all-nighter. So I'm going to get rid of the Chill because I don't really use it. And then I'm going to focus on using up what I have and then repurchasing from there. So ultimately, I did film that all in one go. That's not bad. So this is what I'm keeping for bronzers. For foundation setting sprays are here. I've got my foot might be in the way, a couple powders. That stuff I'm throwing out. Primers in there, masks and other things here. And then this is the pile that we are getting rid of. Oh no, not these, sorry. Those are concealers. This is the pile that I'm getting rid of. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of that. I don't have a lot of this stuff to begin with. It's not like my lipsticks or my eyeshadow palettes or anything like that. So for me, this is pretty good. And because I got this all in one video, it saved me from having to do another intro. So that is going to be it. Keep an eye out for more videos to come. I have a couple more drawers to do, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.